Hello students and welcome back to chapter number 8, Economy and Occupations. This is the fifth, that is the last part of this chapter. In this fifth part, that is the last part of the chapter, we will be learning about the trade in India and Brazil. But before we proceed and learn more about the trade in India and Brazil, let us revise what we have already learned in our class 9th. If you remember, we have done a chapter trade, and in that chapter we have got much information about the trade and the types of trades. So let us revise. So trade, it involves selling and buying of the goods, or you can say that trade involves the transfer of the goods and services, often in the exchange of money. That is termed to be as the trade. Now, according to the extent of a region, the trade can be divided, or it can be classified into local, regional, national and international trade. So domestic trade or internal trade is the trade that takes place between different regions within the country. And international trade, it means the exchange of goods and services of one country with other country. This is international trade. Now let us learn about the export and the import. So export and import, these are the basic processes of international trade. So when a country buys goods and services which are scarce in their own country from the another country, it is known as import. But when a country produces excess goods or services, then required, it sells these goods which have a demand for it. This is termed to be as the export. Let us see what is the balance of trade. So the difference between the imports and export values of a country in a specific period is called as the balance of trade. So this balance of trade, it is used, or it is helpful for the economist to understand the strength of country's economy in relation to the other countries. So following are the types of balance of trade. Here you can find the favorable balance of trade. From the picture itself, you'll come to know that the imports are less, whereas the exports are more. So this is a favorable balance of trade. When the value of export is more than the value of imports, it is called as the favorable balance of trade. Whereas when the value of imports is more than the value of exports, it is called as the unfavorable balance of trade. In this picture, you can see the imports and exports are almost the same. This is termed to be as the balanced balance of trade. So when the value of exports and imports is almost the same, it is called as the balanced balance of trade. Given on your textbook, page number 58 is an activity which shows the export, import and the balance of trade of India and Brazil from the year 2009 to 2013. Now we have to calculate the balance of trade. Now as we know that to calculate the balance of trade, we have to minus the export from import. If at all, the imports are more than the export. But if the exports are more than the imports, then we have to minus the import from the exports. So let us begin now. First, let us start with India. So in the year 2009 to 2010, we find that the export in India, it was 1,78,751, whereas the import is 2,88,372. So here we find that the imports are more than the exports. So this is going to be unfavorable balance of trade because imports are more than the export. In the year 2010-11, here you will find that the export of India was 2,51,136, whereas the import is 3,69,770. Again here we find that the imports are more than the export. So here again it is unfavorable in the year 2010 and 11. So in the year 2011 and 12, we find that the export is 3 lakhs, whereas the import is 4 lakhs. So again in this year 2011-12, we find the imports are more than the exports. So this is unfavorable balance of trade. Now let us see in the year 2012 to 13. Here you find again the export is 2 lakh whereas the imports 3 lakhs. So again in this case we find the imports are more than the exports. So again this is an unfavorable balance of trade. So you have noticed in all the years, right from the year 2009 to 2013, every year we find that the imports are more than the exports. Therefore India has unfavorable balance of trade. Now let us say in the case of Brazil from the year 2009-10. So here we find in Brazil the export is 1,52,994, whereas the import is 1,27,647. Here we find that the exports are more than the imports. So this is favorable balance of trade for Brazil. In the year 2010 and 11, we find that the exports of Brazil is 1,97,356, whereas the import is 1,80,458. So here we find again the export is more than the imports. Therefore, it is a favorable balance of trade. In the year 2011 and 12, we find that the export is 2,56,038, whereas the imports is 2,26,243. Here again we find the exports are more than the imports. So here again it is favorable balance of trade for Brazil. And the last one is 2012-13. We find that the exports here is 2,42,579, whereas in the imports we find it is 2,23,149. Again here in this year we find that the exports are more than the imports. So here again it is favorable balance of trade for Brazil. So in all the years in this table, right from the year 2009 to 2013, we find that in the case of Brazil, the exports are more than the imports. So Brazil has a favorable balance of trade. Now based upon this table, we have few questions given on your textbook, page number 58. The first question asked is, what is balance of trade? Now we have already learned what is a balance of trade. So balance of trade is the difference between the value of nation's exports and import for a certain period. Next one we have, tell the types of balance of trades. So we have the unfavorable balance of trade, favorable balance of trade, and balanced balance of trade. Next one is, in which country export exceed import in all the year? That we have studied in the table, and that is Brazil. In every year, right from the year 2009 to 2013, we find that the export exceeds the imports. Next one is, Brazil's balance of trade belongs to which type? So we have learned the exports are more than the imports. Therefore, Brazil has a favorable balance of trade. Next question, India's balance of trade belong to which type? So in all the cases from the year 2009 to 2013, we have seen that every year we can find that the imports are more than the exports. So India has unfavorable balance of trade. Now through the activity we have learned that Brazil has a favorable balance of trade. Now let us see what are the export items of Brazil. So Brazil exports iron ore, coffee, cocoa, cotton, soya bean, sugar, tobacco, oranges and bananas. Whereas it imports, as we know that the imports are less as compared to the exports. So what do they import? Let us see now. They import the machinery, chemical products, fertilizers, wheat, heavy vehicles, mineral oils and lubricants. So these are the imports of Brazil. And the major trading partners of Brazil are Germany, USA, Italy, Argentina, Saudi Arabia and India. Now let us see what are the import, exports and the major trading partners of India. Now as we have learned that India has an unfavorable balance of trade where the imports are more than the exports. So let us see what are the things that have been exported from India to the other nations, and those are tea, mangoes, coffee, spices, leather goods, iron ore, cotton and silk textiles. Whereas we import the things like petroleum, machines, pearls, precious stones, gold, silver, paper and medicines. And the major trading partners of India are UK, USA, Germany, Japan, China and Russia. Given is an activity on page number 58 of your textbook, figure 8.5, where we can compare the contribution of trade of India and Brazil in GDP. So given here you can see on your screen, the Brazil's trade is shown in blue color, whereas India's trade percentage of GDP is shown in pink color. So in the year 2010, you can find that India's contribution in GDP was 50%. And till the year 1990, that is from the year 1960 to the year 1990, we can find here that India's contribution of trade of GDP was less than Brazil's contribution of trade in GDP. So we can find the pink color line, this is India's contribution. It is less as compared to Brazil's contribution of trade in GDP. But after the year 1990, that is from the year 1990 till the year 2010, we can find that India's contribution of trade in GDP was continuously increasing. You can find here it's continuously increasing. However, from 2010 to 2016, in these years you can find that India's contribution of trade in GDP has decreased by 10%. But at the same time, you can see that Brazil's contribution over here, it is 25%. So from this, we come to a conclusion that the trade of Brazil, it makes up to 25% of GDP. But if we see about India, in the year 2010, it was 50%, but it is declined to 40%. That is, there is a decline of 10%. So from this, we come to conclusion about India's GDP, that India's GDP makes about 40 to 50% of the GDP. Given is another activity on page number 58, colors of both, which shows the Indo-Brazil ties. Here is a logo of BRICS, about which we have learned in standard 9th in political science, if you remember, BRICS, where BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, and it was established in the year, that is BRIC, BRIC. It was initially BRIC and it was established in the year 2006, June 2006. When South Africa joined this, that time it came to be called to be as the BRICS. That is in the year 2010, when South Africa also became a part of it, it came to be called as BRICS. The objective of this bloc is to achieve the regional development and to act as a bridge between the developing countries by providing the financial assistance and supporting various infrastructure projects. The next question is, the countries of which continent are not the member of this bloc? So the countries of North America and Australia are not the members of this bloc. Next question asks us, in which continent do the member country lies? So the member countries lie in the continent of Europe, South America, Africa and Asia. It is through BRICS that Brazil has opened up a strategic partnership with India. Now there have been an agreement for the bilateral investment between India and Brazil. Given in figure 8.6 is a multiple line graph which shows India's trade with Brazil. That is, it shows India's exports value to Brazil and imports value from Brazil. And the values which are given here, they are in million US dollars. So in this graph, you will see that the blue color line, it shows India's exports to Brazil, and the pink line, it shows imports from Brazil to India. So let us observe it well. And given are some questions on page number 59 of your textbook. So the first question asked here is, in which year the value of export to Brazil exceeds the imports from Brazil. So now let us see that the blue color line, where does it exceed in all the years? The years you can find here, they have been given from the year 2008 to 2015. So now let us see in which years the blue color line exceeds the pink color line. That is, it is more than the pink color line. So here you will find in the year 2008, the blue color line is exceeding than the pink color line. But in the year 2009, it is less. Here you find pink color line is exceeding than the blue color line. In the year 2010, you will find blue color line is exceeding. Also in the year 2011, you will find it is exceeding. But in the year 2012, pink color line is exceeding. 2013, again the blue line is exceeding. 2014 and 2015. Though you will find here that from 2014 to 15, there is a decline in this export to Brazil. But even in that condition, you will find that the blue color line is exceeding than the pink color line. So the question is, in which year the value of export to Brazil exceeded the import from Brazil? So the answer will be 2008, then it will be 2010, 2011, 2013, 2014 and 2015. So these years, India's trade with Brazil is a favorable trade, because here you will find that the exports are more than the imports. The next question is, in which year the trade with Brazil was most favorable of all? So we have to find now. It is a favorable trade, we have learned this. But even though, in which year amongst the year 2008, 2010, 2011, 13, 14 and 15. So all these years you have seen that the exports are more than the imports. But among all this year, which was the year where it was the most favorable of all the years? So to find the favorable trade amongst all these years from 2008 to 2015, we have to find the difference between the exports and the imports. So all the years except the year when you can find that the imports were more from Brazil. That is which year it is? We have already done that. That is in the year 2009 we can find, and in the year 2012. Except these 2 years, we can calculate the difference for all the years. So after we calculate all the differences, that is for the year 2008, 2010, 2011, 2013, 2014 and 15. If you find the differences, you will find that in the year 2013, the difference between the export and the import was the maximum. It was the maximum. That is, let us calculate only for the year 2013 now. You will find that in the year 2013, the export value, it is 6,300. Whereas the import value is 3,000. So if we find the difference between them, that is if we subtract 3,000, the import value from the export value 6,300, we'll get the difference of 3,300. So as we compare, if we compare to all the years, that is from 2008 to 2015, you'll find that 2013, the difference between the export value and the import value is the maximum. That is, it is 3,300. So you can say that the trade with Brazil was most favorable in the year 2013. The next question asks is, comment upon the balance of trade in the year 2013. We have already discussed this. So the value of balance of trade between India and Brazil was maximum in the year 2013. And also the balance of trade was in India's favor. Next question is, from which year the value of export to Brazil have exceeded the value of import from Brazil? So it is from 2010 to 2015, except the year 2012. Here you can find the import from Brazil has increased. Therefore, except the year 2012, you'll find that from the year 2010 to 2015, in these years, the value of export to Brazil have exceeded the value of import from Brazil. Next question is, in which year was the value of exports to Brazil the maximum? So the value of exports to Brazil was maximum in the year 2014. It is the maximum of all. So this was all about the India-Brazil trade. So with this, we end the chapter number 8, Economy and Occupations. Thank you, students.